The following is presented by the Brooklyn Wine Company.
Well, hi everybody, it's Gersh Kunstman of the Brooklyn Paper, anchoring the Brooklyn Paper's team coverage of today's Atlantic Yards groundbreaking. I'm sorry about my lenses, I got transitions, what can I say? Anyway, this is a very important day for Brooklyn. It's also a controversial day. We've got protesters on the other side of Dean Street lining up to protest this groundbreaking. A panoply of celebrities are expected to be here. We've got Stephen Brown inside and we've got Andy Campbell with the protesters. I'm first going to throw it over to Stephen Brown inside the tent with some of the luminaries. Stephen?
Thanks, Gersh. I'm here amidst all the pandemonium here in the whole fiesta. Obviously, Ratner's gone all out. Sashimi. Salmon sashimi. Let's see how it tastes. I'm glad he forked out the extra cash. This is pretty tasty. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Stephen, for that insightful report. Now, as I said before, this project is controversial. It uses eminent domain, it's got a lot of public subsidies, so I sent Andy Campbell in to chat with the protesters who are on the other side of this project. Let's go check in with Andy. Andy, what do you got over there?
Thanks, Gersh. As you can see behind me, this party is out of control. We've got a bunch of people out here drinking the Atlantic Yards haterade. I'm gonna go to the streets and ask the people how they feel.
They gathered at Freddy's bar, wearing masks symbolizing the politicians who allegedly betrayed them. Well, I had an exclusive chance to talk to one of these protesters, posing as developer Bruce Ratner.
I can't tell you, after spreading all that money around, finally I get a payoff for myself. It's a wonderful day for Brooklyn.
After that, the protesters marched toward the groundbreaking site. Of course, I followed them, just doing my job.
Gersh, as you can see, there are plenty of people that are still livid about the Atlantic Yards project. But they're not backing down, and neither are we on our coverage, so back to you.
Well, thanks, Andy. I'm actually inside the scene right now, and I've got an exclusive for you, the actual ceremonial shovels that'll be used today. Let's go have a look at them. There they are, and they're shining so brightly, you can even see me filming this report in the shovel. Fantastic. Well, Ratner supporters from all walks of life were clearly on hand, but I talked to one hardcourt legend. All right, now we're here with the true luminary of the hardcourt, Albert King, a former player himself and also from Brooklyn. And he's not a short man, by the way, so I'm going to tilt the camera. Albert, just tell us quickly, why is this such a big day for Brooklyn?
Well, I think you look at this. I grew up in Fort Greene Projects, 5 minutes away from here. It's a dream come true. Growing up, I never thought it was possible to have a professional basketball team to say that I can go see the Brooklyn Nets 5 minutes away from where I live. But I think that coming from Brooklyn, coming from the projects, saying that we have our own team, never would have thought that back in the 70s. It's exciting.
Any chance we can get you back into uniform? Because they kind of need you now.
Now you're talking about ugliness. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to see me play.
All right.
I might give you 5 minutes, maybe 5. That's about it.
Well, he's being modest, of course. Now, after I spoke to King, we had a chance to listen to some of the speeches from the luminaries Bruce Ratner, Governor Patterson, Mayor Bloomberg, and of course, our own borough president and MC-in-chief Marty Markowitz. But of course, the money shot was the groundbreaking. Well, it wouldn't be a groundbreaking with all the luminaries. There's Bruce Ratner on the left, Mayor Bloomberg next to him, and Governor Patterson. Later, they were joined by borough president Markowitz and rapper Jay-Z. The media was on hand in droves to capture the historic event, and here's how it went down. Well, we've all lost our shot here, but the confetti is coming down and dirt is flying everywhere. And that is a groundbreaking, my friends. Well, that's all from the heart of Brooklyn. I'm Gersh Kunstman from the Brooklyn Paper, anchoring the Brooklyn Paper's team coverage of today's groundbreaking ceremony for the Barclays Center at the corner of Atlantic and Flatbush Avenues. See ya.
The preceding was brought to you by the Brooklyn Wine Company, available at Red, White, and Bubbly in Park Slope, Brooklyn.